her brain fried. My lady Papa's any other lady popping only when
It may just be the fastest growing fitness race out there. Hyrox combines running and functional workout stations. The best part, every body type can train for it. Here we are in our Fitness Friday. Christine Baudouin is here to show us how it's all done. Good morning to you, Christine. This is great. It's great to have you on. Okay, so before we get to some moves, exercises, I want to find out a little bit about you. You're a personal fitness trainer?
I am. I started off as a high school teacher, and so 5 years ago I got certified, and I fell in love with it. My passion became my dream and is now my job.
That's fantastic. And where do you work out of?
So I just opened a gym with my business partner.
Come on.
We just opened in September, so we're not even 1 year old yet. And it's called No Limits Fitness, but we started off as an outdoor boot camp during COVID for No Limits Boot Camp.
During COVID?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, No Limits Fitness. Where are you located?
We are located at 1290 Trim Road in Orleans.
All right, Christine, I think I've stalled enough. Let's get to some of those moves, okay? So it's called Hyrox, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So the fitness competition itself is called Hyrox. It is 8 stations and 1 kilometer of running between each station.
Gee, that's it?
That's it, right? That's it.
That's
a little bit
easy. Oh my goodness. So you got a station and then you do the exercise. Then you got to go run.
Then you got to go run, right? So it's made for people who want to push themselves,
yes,
right?
Okay.
At my gym, we're an affiliated gym. We have all different ages. We've got 65-year-olds training,
yes,
like we have 16-year-olds training for Hyrox.
I love this. Okay, so when you get to a station, are you doing to depletion or are you doing a certain amount of reps? How does that work?
So different stations require different distances. Okay. So the first station, for example, of Hyrox, you run 1 kilometer and then you go on the ski erg and you ski for 1 kilometer.
Okay.
Then you run again.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I see some burpees there
Yeah,
too.
there's some burpees. We're going to be doing some burpees this
All right,
morning.
let's get to the exercises.
Perfect.
Show me what we got to do.
Let's get you started.
Okay.
One of the stations is a sandbag walking lunge. So we're going to be doing some lunges to start. The important thing about Hyrox is that you do, for the rep to count, get your knee to the ground. Okay,
got
so
it.
the
Okay.
depth is more important than loading up on heavy weight.
Okay.
Right? So we need to make sure that you're feeling good, you're mobile, you're good to go, right?
Yeah, exactly. But you would have a weight, right?
You would have
Some
a
sort of
sandbag,
weight.
exactly.
A sandbag.
Exactly.
And then you're walking.
You're walking,
Right.
exactly.
Okay.
So we're going to start with our lunge. So you're going to take a nice step forward.
Okay.
You're going to drop that back knee, make sure that back knee goes all the way to the ground. And then you're going to come
push
back up. Exactly.
Right, that's the thing, to push back.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you're going to give me 10. You're going to go to the other leg now. Beautiful.
Boom.
That's 2.
And then switch.
Exactly. And so the important thing to prevent injuries while you're doing a lunge is to make sure that your front knee is not caving in too much.
Yeah.
So you can require...
And not, yes. Like you got to be strong here.
Exactly.
Watch what you're doing, right?
Exactly.
And maybe not try to go too fast. Maybe focus on technique first, right?
Exactly. And that's what we prioritize at our gym during our Hyrox classes.
I got you.
Is we prioritize form. Right?
Yes.
There's different ways that you can do it. There's different modifications you can do. And you're doing great. How you feeling?
Focusing, man.
I love it.
I love it.
Perfect.
You know what else too? Like, yes, it's a leg exercise, but my
your core.
my abs, my core is engaged so that I follow through with the exercise.
That's exactly it, right? And the more weight you have, the stronger your core needs to be. So this is great for postpartum moms, right? We need to get some core strength going on. And by not just doing sit-ups, right? Because then there's going to be coning.
There's different ways of strengthening your core. It's not just that rocking back and forth. Yeah.
That's exactly it. So the next exercise I'm going to show you is a thruster. So I'm going to give you the 2 weights.
Uh-oh.
You're going to hold them.
Thruster.
Exactly. So you're going to hold them right over here. You're going to squat. You're going to keep that core nice and tight. You're going to inhale on the way down. Exhale all the way up. Good. That's 1. And again. And up 2. So in Hyrox, there isn't actually thrusters. There's wall balls.
Oh, right.
The interesting thing that we're doing is we're offering a Hyrox clinic. So some gyms where you're going to be training out of, you don't need to train out of an affiliated gym. So let's say you go to a Good Life and you train out of there and they don't have the equipment. This is a great alternative.
That's it.
You're giving me 2 more.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Woo!
Perfect. And last one.
We have to wrap,
Good.
but you got to show me one more real quick.
Perfect. We're going to do the burpee.
Burpees.
You're going to go nice to a plank. You're going to go chest to ground. You're going to come all the way back up, step back in. That's 1.
Okay, got it. Okay, we're going to go to break as we do this.
Perfect.
Christine Baudouin, personal fitness trainer from No Limits. And you're located where while I do the burpees?
Yes, we're located at 1290 Trim Road in Orleans. We have a Hyrox clinic coming up July 24th at 6 p.m.